Good morning. It's Saturday morning, August 8th, 2026, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophronia. I'm here in Alma, Michigan. The MFA in Creative Writing residency is underway. We have readings going on every evening at Ballyhoo Books. There'll be one tonight. So if you're in town, join us. Okay, so I've been thinking about a couple of friends that I made several years ago. With one friend, the moment I met her, I knew that there was some part of me that was missing that was in her, and that somehow I was going to become more of who I'm supposed to be if I knew her. And we became friends. At the same time, I met a woman who I can only say brought out the worst in me. She was very outsized in certain ways in her personality, and I was very resistant to that. So where she was, you know, wanting attention, I was pulling back and not wanting to give attention. Um, not just I just did not want to respond to any aspect of her, and I felt bad. I could tell that I was not myself when I was with her. And you know what? Something told me though that I needed to be friends with her too, because maybe there was something in her that was me that I needed to understand and have compassion for. And both of those friends, those relationships worked out for both of us with both women. And it made me wonder if somehow there was something in me, in all of us, that we seek these relationships that help us bend toward wellness, to bend toward something in our souls that we are supposed to become. So I'm thinking about this in a large way because I want to write about this. I feel that there's something that forms us, so that our friendships form us, and that if we can develop a practice, a spiritual practice around the attention that we give to our friendships, that somehow we can be better and well and grow from these connections. So this is also my way of announcing that I've signed the contract for my next book, which is going to be about soul friends. It's about the spiritual practice of friendship in this lonely age. How can we pay attention spiritually, right, emotionally, um, in just a touching way that can bring us together, right? And I'm not talking about transactional relationships. I'm talking about feeling the connections that feed us and feed each other, right? Because I have to say that in those relationships I just described, I later learned that the one friend thought exactly the same thing of me, that there was something in me that she felt she was missing. And we were drawn together like magnets. Same thing with the other friend. That somehow she she changed, and I got more compassionate, and somehow we met in the middle, somehow bending toward wellness. So this is what I'm going to be thinking about. This manuscript is due in a year. I'm going to be thinking about this, writing about this. If you have anything you want to share about friendships that you feel have formed you in a certain way, I am happy to be in the conversation. So mention it in the comments. I'm happy to, you know, schedule an interview with you if you want to talk more deeply about this, but this is going to be in my wheelhouse for a while. So I'm going to keep walking, actually going to head to this morning's first lecture by Dr. Donald Quist. We also have Jim Daniels lecturing this morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.